G'day legends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Ryan Gilchrist and today here we are in Thredbo for a very special episode of Chatterbox. First of all, it's Thredbo, so it's a very special place, but we are going to be joined by a very special guest, very special to me. Say g'day to Josh Carlson.
G'day trendsetters, welcome.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. We're going to be following him down the all mountain track. This guy is an absolute legend of mountain biking in all different forms. So we're going to be chucking on the camera, following him down the all mountain and getting stoked. Got any words?
Mate, I'm very excited to be featured on the YouTube channel. It's a pretty booming little spot right now, and to be down here in Thredbo to check out a cool trail like this. They've got some new additions with the Sidewinder trail into the all mountain track. Ryan just tore us a new one yesterday for the record in the Thredbo open, what is it, all mountain assault. So very excited to check out his sneaky lines down here and see how he made up so much time on us, because it was an impressive time, so it's pretty rad. But great to be here. Weather's cracking, should be good one.
Perfect. Let's get it. This is Chatterbox episode 6, ladies and gentlemen. Dropping in behind the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Carlson. Let's see what he can put together for us, because this man has been at the top of the game for more years than I reckon I've been alive.
Oh, I turned it up. Oh, maybe. But when did you start racing?
Oh, I started racing when I was about 10 years old, so I reckon that would be...
By 2015 or something?
Yeah, around about that.
Ooh. 2015. That was our 3rd year of the EWS. That was up there actually.
So you heard that right. This guy's raced EWS. He's raced in the Trophy of Nations alongside Sam Hill and Connor Fearon.
Yeah.
He's a living legend, and I don't know about you guys, but I reckon he can really light this track up and show us some of those world-class gaps. We are macking our way down, pushing our way through. Oh, he's got a step on, I didn't even know about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, pushing our way around. Oh man.
Yeah, that bit on an e-bike is so aggressive, because you get to here.
Oh, hold up, Carlson. I dropped my bottle. We're interrupting our star-studded cast with Josh Carlson to pick up the drink bottle. We're getting back on pace. We're gonna try and catch him back up. Oh, so we raced this track yesterday. We got a pretty stoke-worthy time on it. Managed to snag myself a P1 in Elite, which honestly blew my bloody socks off. And we're catching him back up. We're back onto him. And yeah.
Drop the bottle.
Yeah.
You had one job and he muffed it from the gun. How's this little number?
Whoa, that one's a bit of a world ender, hey Josh?
Dude, I wanted to go inside on that one day, but it just scared me way too much.
Yeah?
This bit here, I reckon, is like a clutch part of this whole race. Once you come off that fly road, getting to this little false flat climb, ooh.
Nah, this is where you're reaching that zone where you're starting to really see dots in your vision.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all about carrying speed through here.
And here, you're so far above the motor that it doesn't even work.
And right here, you see this one over that rock where Josh just went there. If you can't carry speed over that, you really lose a lot of highly crucial momentum.
And what about through this?
Oh man,
dude,
that is so gnarly. Like, race around pace through there, get on the back wheel and just hope for the best, man. It's spooky as. Oh, he's taking a low line. He's showing, who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks, hey? He's got some serious class, this bloke. And now we're starting to smash our way through to the fast section. What do you think of this section, Carlson?
Hey?
What do you think of this section?
Oh, this was unreal. You come out here, you got a cheeky double jump, another one under the left. You've been pedaling your brains out, so everything's a bit cross-eyed. Get ready for this real fast.
Hit the gap! Yo! Oh my goodness! Oh, if we had 3 wheels, we'd be drifting that one as well. Oh, man.
Prime time. Prime time.
So pinned.
It's like a reward.
Man.
Once you get through the suffering, you get into a section like that, and of course you don't forget, but
It just stokes you out so much. Coming through there, fully pinned.
And now we're tucking our way through a nonetheless crucial section of the track. Super fast through here. And this corner, oh, flat corner technique, showing us how those hips can talk. Big pop in, heel drop.
This little drift, woo!
Oh, my goodness, we're going crazy.
That's gotta feel.
Oh.
Probably one of the best parts.
Oh, yo.
As we join back onto Ricochet.
Yeah, let's have a little stop and chat about that section.
As you come off the fire road, that little two-wheel drift into the bank just makes you feel like a hero.
Yeah. And after you just come up the fire road, you just like bam into that right hander, and then you come up, you just like zero gravity, just like
Totally.
da, 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 da.
But you got to watch that rock there. It's a nice little reality check. There's another rock down here that you can kind of drift around the outside of, but you're talking about millimeters on either side.
Yeah.
Like the pace that we're going through here on a race run, it's pretty ludicrous.
Yeah, no, it really, the track can really get away from you if you're not careful.
Go on, you show us what's up down here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, bud.
Alrighty, so these corners, it's easy to get lost in the sauce if you're not careful, because there's some serious speed to be had.
Oh, look at the speed of the change of direction. Hey, that one. That's that floppy little number.
Oh man.
We had a bit more chocolate cake for the race run, but right now, whoa, stop it.
Check this gap out, bro. We drop in.
Oh, what? No, he didn't. Oh my God, trendsetters. Did you see that? Did you just see that? There was 3 seconds there.
He's getting a little bit stoked back there.
Woo! The inside, he just boosted over about 4,000 tree stumps. Oh my goodness. I've forgotten how to ride. I'm so excited about that. Oh, that has absolutely just made my day.
We're butter scrubbing our way down.
Look at him go. Hey, young pup. Teaching the old dog a thing or two.
Let's track our way through.
Hey,
Carry that all important speed. Pop away around. Another one of those important sections, hey Carlson, where you can lose your speed if you're not careful.
oh mate, that thing, bit of time there, the speed you carry into the next little corner, unreal. Get up high. This section in the race run was like no brakes, maintain speed, rip through the turn.
Pumped, we got a high line here on the grass.
Oh, look at that one too. Oh, I'm getting a lesson. Absolute lesson. I love it. We're just faffing, and he's put about 5 seconds into me, just as we're faffing through the trees. Now here, I'm pretty certain is where he did his damage. I reckon you're putting out about 7,000 kilowatts coming down here. That was unreal.
Yeah, and
I'm so impressed.
this is that absolute lung buster section here. I don't know, you reckon we stop for a breather or are you pushing through?
No, let's carry on. I got to put you under the pump at some point.
He's got to go all the way to the end.
Yeah.
He's going to show us how long he can really push for.
We got to talk, ride, shred in these dusty little corners. Throw him under the bus with some dust.
He's dusting me out. He's covering my eyes with that Thredbo powder.
The Thredbo Pow Pow.
Frost corner. I went, oh! High line God! Stop it!
You're welcome.
Goodness me! Too much power! Oh, you're kidding!
There's a few kilowatts with the motor. There's a few kilowatts with the frother.
Into the finish line. By this point, your eyes are going bloodshot. Not from the pump, not from the pedal, but from the bloody stoke. Here he comes. My guy. What a run.
Not even mad.
Oh,
Thanks for the run.
thank you so much. And more Chatterbox to come. Plug your socials.
Josh Carlson __. Check out the Spoken Trail for some more trail updates throughout the year in Europe. And subscribe, like, comment. See you next time.
Let's get it. We're manualing our way down the fire road of death. And before you ask, I am not going to do this gap. I'm not jumping this thing. I'm not succumbing to peer pressure. Healthy Harold taught me not to. So I'm not going to do it. Sorry guys. But I think that there will be plenty of other gaps throughout this run. it's a little bit of rain starting to roll in. Be interesting. Let's drop our foot and drift and slide. Oh man, I got no idea how the boys do that. Let's clean you guys off. There is a very small, ominous and slightly annoying rain shower coming in, but it's still gonna be sick. Blow that one up. Oh, we're coming in on a crew. Gap our way through, pump another gap. Yo, this flow track is so pinned, but if you've ridden it, you already know that your fingers are gonna be melting by the end of it. That's okay, it's all fun like that. I reckon this top section is my absolute favorite, mainly because of the lack of brake bumps. We've got a gap here. Yo, pull and hold. Let's go. Some rock lines over. Right, got a bit of a manual line coming in here. See how long we can hold it. Up, 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 up. Let's go. Happy days. Oh, and it's good to be back on the camera, back in the Chatterbox, and we're going down some of Australia's flow tracks, some of Australia's favourite flow tracks. Might pull off and have a break. And we're back into the action. That's kind of a theme with Thredbo, is that it's some stop-start riding, but whip it out, sorry. But to be fair, like, if you were to try and do this whole run with no stops, your like fingers and forearms would just be so roached. Like, it's a brutal place to ride, and if you're new to it, it can like really smash your body around. So I like to think of coming up behind people as, you know, an opportunity to let my body reach its full potential in the next section. Glass half full sort of approach, but we're making our way down. We're moving and grooving and making those hips turn, and woo, there's a bit of dust moving around because, I mean, hey, it's Cannonball. We got thousands of tires going over this track every single day, so what can you expect? It happens. We're getting some speed, gapping our way through. Now I've been told, oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. That's how you tell I'm not used to this place. I get lost. I go like, I think I'm somewhere but I'm not. Gap here. Oh no, I'm not pulling that, that's big. I saw that on the chair and thought, that's a go, but then maybe not. Ew. Yeah boys. Yeah, no, like, if you've never been to Cannonball, then I kind of feel for you, because this place, it's so sick. Like, oh, Highline, oh, look at me, call me Jack Moyer, love myself a Euro Highline. But no, if you haven't been to Cannonball, it's like just such a great environment to like ride with so many like-minded people. Like, the amount of people who I've caught up with in the courtyard and, you know, promised party laps with, it's so sick, and there's so many of them, and they all are here for the same reason of you, and that's just to shred bikes and have a good time. So if you ever have the opportunity, do it. It's expensive, but I reckon it's worth it. And I'm not sponsored by Thredbo to say that. If not, Thredbo, if you're watching this, please sponsor me. I can't afford it. But yeah, a couple of these corners have been rebuilt, but a lot of them haven't, and the volumes are putting big holes in. That one's been rebuilt. It's getting a little drop, so I'm gonna clean you off. We're dropping in. Things start, the business end of this track is, in my opinion, the bottom half. Gets fast, got triple here. Ew. That one's inspired by my boy Jesse Bucking, and now we're probably cooking. Oh my goodness, my eyeballs, I can feel them in my mullet. Oh, the only flat corner on the track, the only smooth corner on the track. But it's always good to spice things up a little bit. Feel those tires rolling around and getting a little bit of a squirmy worm going. And like, you go through a bunch of different biomes riding this track. Like, you go through, you know, the alpine stuff at the top. Well, the whole thing's alpine, but that stuff at the top. You got some open fields in the middle. Oh, that's a nice corner packed in. And then you got these straightaways. I think it's this one. I think it might be the next one. It's so pinned. Gap down. Oh, we'll tap the grid, jump down, little gap here, ready? Boom. Well, hey, usually that's so much easier, but it's been taped. But you're still able to groove your way inside it. We've got a little manual set here. Let's go 1, and when we come along, we go 1, 2. Happy days. Screw our way alongside. Passing some shredders. Yoo-hoo! Making our way along. I think this track is sick. I love it. I love it all up here. Like, how good is getting a chairlift up a hill? Like, unreal. Not many other places you can do that for us Australian folk. This section's pinned. We got a couple little smooth movers. Woo! We're under the chairlift. Everyone's watching you. You gotta throw a whip. It's just like a rule. Okay, pedals on. We've got a set of gaps here. I've seen like 13-year-olds doing this gap. Yeah. And it blows my mind how like the degree of talent that's just seeping down into younger ages. I absolutely love it. Like, the sport is incredible, and some 14-year-old's probably gonna put me out of the job. All right, give our fingers a break, shake them around, pump our way down. Not doing that gap, sorry Riley. Now, move our way through this section. In, tuck, nose bonk, no brakes. Don't you dare touch your brakes. G out all the way to flat. Ah! Go deep. Woo! Still so fast. This section's been rebuilt, so it's so fast. Oh man. Popping backsides, pushing, pumping, railing. Oh man. If you can't tell, guys, I just slammed like a goo, so feeling like a bit of a sugar high, but let's love. This is so fast. Ready? Gap, 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 gap. And we come along, we pull. Oh, so deep. Oh, that was mental. Oh, got a bit of a head shrinker going on that berm gap. You kind of take off sideways. It's freaking mental. Let's clean you guys off. Make sure you're not getting that dappled rain vision. But no, how good is this run? If you've ridden this track, you know how hard it is to go without catching up to people, so we've been going so well. Tomorrow, I race this track. It's called the Fox Flow Motion Cup. Fox is one of my people, so thanks so much to Fox for, I guess, this event in general and this awesome track. So, transferring our way in, that corner has seen better days, poor thing. Poor old Thredbo corners. They get so roached after a big setup. Why? Square them off, drop your heels, and then get your wheel trued in the shop a week later. It's all good. Can you hear me huffing and puffing a little bit? That's because I'm like a little bit tired. I actually just did a race about 1 hour ago. I was sprinting down the old mountain track, just hitting cranks, getting smoked, and that was an awesome race. Came away with a P1, and first race of the week, so couldn't be happier. And I mean, you got like 5 stops. You got all mountain, flow, pump track, whip wars, downhill. Like, oh yeah, it's like a gravity rider's absolute heaven, this place. So I think that everybody at some point should at least experience Cannonball. And then, oh yeah, outside line there. Oh, that's actually a race line. So you know, this GoPro video you're watching right now is gonna be like my GoPro study line for the race run. So if you see me doing funky lines, that's because they're probably the ones I'm gonna be racing. Set up high, and then, oh, man, we're coming in the village. The crowd's going wild. Don't mess up the corners. We come around, throw across the timing pad. Wow. All right, for you guys, you get to keep watching, but for me, I'm gonna go have a swim in the creek because my legs are burning. Catch you later on the next run. It is time. We're dropping down into the famous Cannonball downhill track, and honestly, this track spooks me out a bit, but I'm gonna hit it up on the enduro bike for you guys. No, not doing the bar gap. Not gonna happen. I don't think anybody's done it this week because it's just so gnarly. We're going fast. We're macking along. Wow. On the brakes early. Stop out wide. Inside. Oh, foot off drifting. Oh man, I feel like the biggest squid in the world on that corner. I'd love to see like Troy or Connor do that. That would just be mental. But now, regroup, we're on the main line now. Gap to start with. Bit of a pull there. Here we go. Rock, another rock. Then we're bridging. Another gap down onto some more rocks. Oh, we got people all over the track. There's a gap here that I'm not gonna do that. It's pretty gnarly and don't really have the means to do it. And there's another gap there, which again, not participating in. Spooks me out a bit too much. Oh, that bloke in the yellow shirt is your EWS world champion. What's he doing at Thredbo? My guy on the camera. And we're in to the Nah. Oh, this track's just relentless, like brutal. And like, especially on like a shorter travel bike, so unforgiving. Oh man, just gonna regain my sanity for a second here. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay, composure, composure, composure. Let's go! Oh my god! Oh, it scares the daylights out of me. Oh man, this is all new territory to me. I got no idea what's going on down this thing, but main line with enough confidence to get down, but not too much. Switch berms, then we gotta drop tapes for the beds. Let's go. Okay, past the stopping group, another gap down here that spooks me out. Oh. Yes! Oh yes! Man! Oh man! I am buzzing right now. Those two gaps, I don't know if you noticed I went silent, but if you're a repeat viewer, you know that I go silent very rarely. And man, those two gaps have been the most huge mental barrier for me, and I'm pumped to get it done. Let's throw her out. Oh, deep. You know I'm not a whip guy, but I can push it out when I want to. Okay, let's make our way into this section. Called Bunny Walk. Good rock gardens. Whoa. Now, just so you know, this is not like a preview of how, you know, the downhill boys and girls ride this track. Like, I am by all means making my way down it in a far from winning pace run, but like, I'm gonna take the little victories where I can. Oh, I just rimmed out so bad there. Oh, my fingers screaming at me. Gap down. Wow, it's just such a full-on heavy hitting track, and it's super long. Oh. Big holes, big hit. We got a gap out of this berm. Oh, squidted it up a bit. Oh, see my fingers letting them get a little break. It's like the only time your hands get a break is when you're in the air. That's it, under the chair, and making our way into another gap down here. And let's pull it in, tuck it under. Yoo-hoo! Coming up behind proper. Love it. It's so good. Yeah, boy. Thanks so much. Oh, running into these corners. Another rock to rock gap down here. Oh yeah, made it work. Oh, let's let these hands shake out. And like, yeah, if you've ridden this track, you know that full runs hurt. And the forearms are pumping up pretty good. Got a big tuck under. Pop, land on the gap, on the rocks. Oh man, saw a clip of Jackson Frew just eating that up this morning. Got me so stoked to ride bikes. Oh, more goodness. Gapping, twist the dog up. Saw Darcy do that line. Stick right, stay smooth. We go for a wall ride. Let's go. Gap in, gap down, hold. Ah, oh my god. We got 6 foot deep braking bumps, and they're 6 foot deep because they'll bury you. Oh my goodness. We're getting close to the bottom. We're not gonna let us get complacent. Pushing down. Woo! Yeah, boy. Yo. Pop down inside to inside, perhaps, if I do feel so inclined. And then throw a little whip to flat. Goodness me, that was phenomenal. I'm so pumped. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Chatterbox. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll put the camera on me for a sec. Thank you guys for joining. That was a lap down, Cannonball downhill. Scared the daylights out of it, we got it done. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned, stay stoked, and I'll catch you later.